Thank you.
All right.
Hey Millie, it's Mojo. I'm in and out away from my desk today. Shoot me an email or call me on my cell phone if you have a chance to talk. 602-314-0072. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
All right. How far did you get in geometry, Norm?
Just to chapter 2. I need to do that by next week, right? By next
Yeah.
Wednesday? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have time.
No, that's fine.
Tomorrow I was planning on doing most of it. You're there? Can you hear me, Teresa? Yeah? Okay. So I was gonna ask you, it says that my Q&A app is disabled and I'm not sure why that is.
Okay, the Q&A app has to be enabled before you start the broadcast.
Okay, so I have to click on it before the broadcast.
So it's when you're looking at your Google Plus event page.
Okay.
You're so funny. When you're looking at your Google Plus event page, right below your video with the play button, say hi to Norm.
Hi.
There's right below it. You'll see there's like the Q&A app. There's the showcase app, and then there's
Okay.
like an applause app. So make sure the applause is disabled, and then make sure the showcase app and the
Q&A app.
Q&A app are enabled.
Okay, I'll practice
you have
that
to do
later.
that before you press start.
Okay, and I remember you talking about that before. Now that jogs my memory. So okay, good. All right. So right now you just see me talking. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. I won't keep it too long because I know you got a lot to do today. But I just kind of wanted to practice the process of it. I changed my presentation just a little. I tweaked it. So this will be good for
Now,
me.
are you going to do a screen share at all? Because what
I
I have
am.
been doing is I've been having my screen share on another computer so it's already shared.
And I'm on my multiple one right now, the one at my desk in the office. And I wanted to see how that worked here because I might just do it from here, to be honest. So.
Yeah, but you have your other computer though.
Which other?
So if you just log into your Hangout on their other computer, remember that day we had practiced?
Oh, yes. Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Chloe, stop.
So, okay, so if I just. Let's see.
Does she do that every day?
Real quickly.
Oh.
Hold on real quick. I'm going to do that.
Don't forget Sony. It is.
All right, get down for a second.
Why?
Because I need to get up.
Okay, so I'm logging in on my other computer.
Okay.
Let's see. Try to find real quickly. So when we do this on Saturday, am I going to see people appear at the bottom of my screen?
Mommy, somebody got that.
Yeah. Are you going to go give her something to eat?
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning. Okay, let me mute this microphone on the other one. Of course, it's being slow. Okay. I muted the microphone on the other one. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
On this one? Okay.
Yep,
And there's no
okay.
feedback anymore from that one?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. So, let me... Okie dokie. So, I'm going to do screen share on this one.
Yeah, can you go put her in her chair so she can eat?
All right. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm on the right camera, I hope.
Okay.
You see my face right now? Is that right? You see my face?
What?
Do you see my face right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so I have...
whatever, when you're looking at it, whatever the white box is around...
That's the one that's on me.
Is what I can see.
Okay. Am I going to see
now
people like you? I see you right now at the bottom of my screen. Am I going to see other people?
Okay, the other thing you're going to do is over on the left, when you're doing a Hangout on Air, over on the left, there's an app called... there's a cameraman app. It looks like a blue video camera.
Okay, I see it.
When you click on that and it opens, one of your options and it's the center option, allows you to turn off those videos on the bottom.
Okay.
And that's what I prefer. I don't like to have those showing.
Yes. Okay. So it's the one that says broadcast a large video that I see to my audience and hide the other video feeds.
Yes.
Okay. So I press yes, and then just X out of it, and that does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in the so you're still gonna see those.
Yeah, I still see
you
the
have
other
to control them.
Okay.
But the people that are watching the stream are not going to be able
Won't
to see
see
it.
them. Awesome. Okay.
Right.
And real quickly, Jolene has a question. Hold
Yeah.
on real quick.
Teresa, do you know where the tripods are? I can't find them in either closet.
The
Did
what?
you hear? The tripods. Do you know where a tripod is? She's looking for
They're
a
up on
tripod.
the top shelf.
They're on the top shelf.
The
in
back wall,
closet.
very, 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 very top shelf.
Very, very top shelf back wall.
Back wall. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Thank you. All right. Okay, Teresa. Sorry about all the questions from me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started now. So my name's Norm Peckham, and thank you for attending this broadcast on air about YouTube playlists and how they can be used in an educational setting. Okay, I'm an educational technology trainer in Mesa Public Schools in Arizona, and I just want to go ahead and get started right away so that you hopefully get something good out of this broadcast. And I won't have a floating logo behind me on my real one. Okay, so how many of you want to save time in your classroom? I'm sure that if I saw you in an audience right now, a ton of hands would be going up and you'd be saying, yes, I want to save time in my classroom. So one of the great things about YouTube playlists is they allow you to save a lot of time because you're not having to fumble and having to mess with your computer to go from one video to another. Okay, so I have a presentation for you today about YouTube playlists, their importance in education, and how to actually create and share them. So I'm going to go ahead and get that presentation started. Okay, so over here. All right. So our instructional goal is that by the end of this Hangout on Air, you will understand the process for creating and sharing your own YouTube playlists. Okay. The first thing I want to answer, for those of you wondering, is what are YouTube playlists? Okay, the way I think of playlists is that they're kind of like a jukebox from the old days. Okay, playlists are a group of videos that you want your viewers, meaning your students, to see. Here's the analogy I really think of. I think of a jukebox being able to play your favorite songs back to back. On YouTube, you can make your favorite videos or any educational videos play back to back, and you can select the order of the videos just like you could on a jukebox select the order of the songs that you wanted to play back to back. All right, so what are some educational reasons?
Norm.
Yeah?
What microphone are you using?
I'm using the HD webcam one, but I'm facing the
Okay.
other way. Is that kind of weird?
Well,
Can you
it
still
just
see me
it,
facing the
and
other?
I don't know if it's me or if it's you because I think mine was doing the same thing, but it just sounds a little. I don't know. I wouldn't call it feedback, but it just sounds kind of muffled or like it's far away.
Oh.
You have your little fancy microphone that you can use?
I do. It's up here. I wondered if I should, and then I would have to mute the. How would I go about mute? I guess I'd have to go into the settings and
You just go into the settings and choose that mic.
choose that
but-
mic.
And I don't know if that's the reason. There is a little bit of an echo every once in a while and some feedback.
Bye.
Did you mute the micro when you on that other computer? Did you mute the microphone
I did. Yeah. It's muted.
and the
So-
speakers? So there's nothing audio coming out of it either.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's muted. The speakers, the microphone. Let me move this
Okay.
closer. Maybe it's if I move it over here. Let me see.
Or it could be that there's just other noise.
Well, there is
other.
other noise in the office because other people are here. So that could be it, too. And then there's a fan of the computer, but I can't really get rid of that, you know?
Well, you'll be able to when you watch this back. You probably will be able to hear what I'm talking about, so you can adjust it as needed. So.
Okay. But you can hear me clearly enough. I mean, I just want to make sure that
It is clear, but it doesn't sound good.
Oh, okay. That's not good. And that's too bad because that's a microphone that. Let me go into the settings really quickly and see if it's using another microphone of some sort. Because maybe it is. Let me. This webcam. I can't make it stay on top of the computer straight. All right. Real quickly, let me go to the settings, audio settings, recording devices, and the one that's checked is the HD Pro webcam. Whoops.
Like the audio is good in terms of like volume and when you're talking.
Yeah.
But every once in a while it has this weird like echo sound.
Huh. And that's weird because that's the one they sent us. So that is strange.
Yeah, and that's the kind I use all the time too. So.
And I'm going to disable the other one. Let me see if that helps. Does that help at all? Does it sound better?
No. Well, I mean, it sounds the same.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, go ahead and just continue on, and then.
Okay. Yeah, and maybe I'll plug the other one in a little bit. You know what? I'll just plug it in right now and just see if that's going to help out at all. Cause
yeah.
Might as well.
And it could be that because like, and again, it could be the. Are you hardwired or are you Wi-Fi?
I'm hardwired. I'm using my desktop to do the HD webcam. So now I just plugged in the good microphone, and let me go into the settings and disable.
Yeah, see if it'll show up and choose it, and we'll see if it sounds better.
Okay. So this one, I'm going to.
Because I'm probably going to do the same thing. I'm probably going to try and test another one with my little Logitech microphone so that it's closer to my face. So I can't hear you anymore.
Sorry.
There you go. I can. Yeah, I can.
Okay. Hold on really quick. Okay, so it looks like it's. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
That's a Yeti microphone, the good one.
Yeah, that's nice.
And you can see me still.
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't know where I'm going to set this thing.
You could go borrow one of those little mini tripods that they have in the closet.
Yeah, I might have to, because this thing keeps falling. I'm going to try to set it. I think I.
Why won't it?
All right, there we go. Okay, it's because I keep messing around with it. Now it seems like it's okay. All right.
That's funny. That sounds so nice, Norm. You need to use that mic. It sounds
okay,
really
I will use that mic. And you know what? Then I don't know.
I think you know what? I think the other sound. I can tell a difference in quality, but I still hear that little. But I think it's the internet connection, and I don't think we can do anything about that.
Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Okay. All right, so I'll continue. So I'm going to go back to
your other.
I lost my other screen, didn't I? That's weird.
Yeah,
that's not good because I didn't do anything to make it drop out. So I'm a little worried about that because it dropped out on its own. That's really bad. Let me.
My Chromebook did that this morning too. It said something about due to authentication issues.
Oh boy. Okay.
So, but I just joined right back in.
Okay, but I'm worried that
With my-
it'll do that right in the middle of our broadcast. I'm going to do screen share right from here and see what happens. Let me just,
Okay.
all right. Okay, so now you can see my screen, correct?
Yes.
All right, so the instructional
You want to
goal is-
remember to click that little button that says hide on that little message at the bottom.
Yes. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
And allow. Okay. All right, so the instructional goal is that by the end of this Hangout on Air, you'll be able to understand the process for creating and sharing your own YouTube playlist. Okay, and actually I went through this already. Let me go to the next slide. All right, so one of the biggest reasons to use your YouTube account is that you can create playlists for videos in your classes. Actually, I already did this one too. Okay, here's where we left off. So there are many ways to use YouTube playlists in the educational world. One of the biggest reasons for educators to use YouTube playlists is because they save time. You can create a playlist of videos you've made, videos others have posted on YouTube, or a mix of both. Okay, as teachers, we are used to squeezing out as much instructional time as possible in our classrooms. The time it takes to go from one YouTube video clip to another one can take a minute or longer if you're having to search for the next video. And we all know that we lose the attention of our students when that happens. With YouTube playlists, however, you don't have to worry about standing next to your computer and then typing in the URL of your next YouTube video or going to another tab with that video already opened. The beauty of YouTube playlists is that you organize it beforehand and the videos will play seamlessly back to back. No time is lost between the videos in your playlist. We all know how important that can be as students can start talking or get distracted during transition times. With YouTube video clips playing seamlessly together, there is no time for students to start talking or get distracted. Another reason for educators to use YouTube playlists with their students is to organize digital video content. Okay, just as you would want to organize your lessons in a unit, you can organize your digital videos in a playlist. Playlists on YouTube make it easy for you to organize the order of video content, ensuring that your students watch videos in the order that you want them to view them. For example, if you're a science teacher doing a unit on the rock cycle, you could find video clips on YouTube about the rock cycle and organize the clips so that they go from the first video introducing the content about the cycle to students, and then having your last video in the playlist be a video that you created with directions for students to apply what they learned from other videos in that playlist about the rock cycle to an activity you have planned in your classroom. Finally, a last reason for you to use YouTube playlists is because they can be shared with your students. You can share your playlists by just sharing the URL of those playlists with your students. You could post the URL on your staff webpage, in a social media post, in an email to students, in a learning management system, or any other website. From that site, students could then watch the videos in that playlist. This would be a great way for students who are absent to catch up on videos they missed in class, or you could flip your lessons by having your students watch your YouTube playlist outside of class, and then in the classroom have them discuss the videos they watched. Okay, so those are just some educational reasons why you would want to use YouTube playlists. So let's now get into the process of actually creating a playlist. Okay, so getting started. The first thing you're going to want to do is you want to log into your Gmail account. If you're a school district like ours that has Google Apps for Education, if you're a GAFE district and you have Gmail as part of your district email account system, you might want to use your district Gmail to do this. That's what I use in the screenshots here. Okay, so I logged into my district email, and once I did that, I went to the 9-square grid and I got a list of my Google Apps for Education. And if you're in a regular Gmail account, YouTube may be one of the first ones listed there. If you're in a district one, you may have to click on the More button, which I have on step 2 there. So I clicked on More, And then I go over to the second screenshot there and I selected YouTube. That automatically takes you to YouTube. And step 4 there is you actually have to press the sign in button. You're not signed into YouTube automatically until you press that sign in button. You would think you would be signed in because you're already signed into your Gmail account, but you do have to press the sign in button there. That's an important step. Okay. All right. Navigating to playlists within YouTube. So now that you signed into YouTube, you're going to want to go ahead and click on your picture. Okay, you can see I have my picture there attached to my my district Gmail account, but you may not have a picture uploaded. If not, there's just a default icon there, and you'll click on that. Once you click on that, you go to Creator Studio, which is in step 2 there. Clicking on Creator Studio will open up a panel on the left side of your screen, and on that panel, you want to select Playlists under Video Manager. So select Video Manager and then Playlists. Okay. All right, once you do that, you're going to click on New Playlist. Okay. Once you click on New Playlist, you will have the opportunity to create your new playlist. Okay, so let me go ahead and get to the next screen, or the next slide, I should say. All right, so now that you've hit New Playlist, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to have to come up with a title for your YouTube playlist. Okay, and the example you'll see in this slideshow, I chose educational technology as the example for the title of my playlist, or technology videos. And whatever you want that title to be, maybe like I said in the earlier example, the science teacher with the rock cycle, you would select something like rock cycle unit videos. Okay, the next step underneath there is very important. You want to select the default for this playlist. Is it going to be public, where it means anybody searching in YouTube would be able to find your playlist that you created? If you select unlisted, then only people with the link will be able to watch your playlist. What private means, okay, and I did some research on this because I was unclear on it, but private basically means nobody will be able to find your playlist doing a YouTube search. Same with unlisted, nobody will be able to find it. And you'll only be able to share that private playlist with people who already have a Google account. So they would have to set up a Google account, and you'd actually have to share it with them to their Google account for them to see that playlist. Okay. All right. Next screen. Okay. Adding videos to your playlist. So now that you've given your playlist a title, you've selected whether it's public, private, or unlisted. And I always use unlisted because I don't really want people getting mine, but I can always share it with my students because they have the link to it. But once you set that up, you're going to want to start adding videos to your playlist. Okay, so I called my playlist in this screenshot Technology Videos, okay, right here. Okay, and then what I did was I clicked on the Add Videos button below that. Okay, once I clicked on Add Videos, a pop-up window occurred, and it wanted me to start searching for videos to add to my playlist. That's the default. If you already know the URL to your video, what you're going to want to do is click on where it says URL, and you'll just go ahead and enter that URL. You could copy and paste it if you have it maybe saved in the Google Doc somewhere, and you can open that Google Doc on another screen and just copy and paste those URLs in there. If you have your own YouTube videos uploaded to your YouTube channel, then you can actually include your own YouTube videos there as well. Okay. All right, adding videos to your playlist, part 2. Okay, so now that I'm going to use the video search feature, and I don't have any URLs pre-selected. So what I did in this screenshot was I searched for educational technology videos. I found a lot of them, and I selected some. Okay, the ones that I selected have a blue outline around them. Okay, I didn't select this one here, not because it wasn't good or anything. I just only wanted to select 3 for demonstration purposes. So I selected these 3 videos, and then I clicked on the Add Videos button right here. Okay, selecting that adds them automatically to my playlist. Okay. All right, now that I've added those 3 videos to my playlist, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over any one of those videos, and that allows me to move them to the top, move them to the bottom, and that lets me order my videos. Okay, I was talking earlier about how the order of the videos and playlists can be very important. For example, Bloom's taxonomy. We all use that in our district, and I'm sure many teachers out there listening use it in their district as well. If you want to go from lower order thinking skills to higher order thinking skills, and you've selected videos that kind of go with Bloom's taxonomy, you have a video that introduces concepts, and then at the end you have a video that's all about creation or evaluation. Maybe you're having students evaluate that video at the end. You can go order them in that order for Bloom's taxonomy. So order is an important thing for teachers. You can also add and edit notes. Okay, adding notes means that you could say, in this video, please look for, you know, this part of the rock cycle. And that note would appear right here in this area. Okay, all right. Okay, sharing your playlist. Okay, to share your playlist, you're going to hit the share button as shown in step 1 there. Once you hit that share button, you get a URL, and that URL can be copied and pasted. And again, you can post that to any staff web page, any other type of website, and that allows students to view your playlist. You can also email them that playlist. Again, if you're a Google Accounts district, Google Apps for Education district, and you have Gmail there, you can use the email link right there. Okay. All right, and that was it for sharing your playlist. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to my camera. And I don't know why I lost you. Why did my camera go off? Why are you off? Oh. All right. And that was it.